Hello, on to the next one of Premier League predictions there. First, look back on last week's matches, week 21. Had Brighton and my team Chelsea. We shared a 1-1 draw. Aspilicueta with the first goal of the new decade, so that was a nice one in the 10th minute. But Jahan Harsh with that bicycle kick for Brighton in the 84th minute, as we only managed to get a draw out of the match. 16 shots each, 5 each on target there, so a bit disappointing. Astonvilla got a 2-1 victory over Burnley, with Wesley and Grealish scoring the goals for Aston Villa. Chris Wood scoring for Burnley, the New Zealand striker there, so well done to Chris Wood. But unfortunately, on the losing team that time around, 20-11 shots for Burnley, 6-1 on target for Aston Villa. And what a crucial victory that might turn out to be for Aston Villa in the relegation battle. Leicester City got a 3-0 victory away from home against Newcastle, with Perez, Madison, and Chodhai Howie scoring the goals there for them. 17-5 shots for Leicester, and 10-2 on target as well too. So cruising on to a comfortable victory and remain in second spot there. Watford got a 2-1 victory over Wolves, with Dalafayu and Toku scoring the goals, and Neto for Wolves there. Despite Capacity 71st minute red card for Watford, they managed to hold on for all 3 points, and all of a sudden a few wins and picking up some results there. It looks like they might actually survive there this season. Currently in 19th spot though, but 3 wins and a draw in their last 4 matches, and only 2 points off safety. Southampton got a 1-0 victory over Tottenham, with Danny Ings keeps on scoring and scored again here in the 17th minute. 12-11 shots for Southampton, 5-3 on target for Tottenham. But Southampton, yeah, they're all the way up in 12th place. All of a sudden there, well, Tottenham had a little bit of difficulties. 6th spot at the moment, 2 losses and a draw in their last 5 games. We had West Ham defeat Bournemouth 4-0, with David Moyes' first game in charge, with Noble scoring a brace, Haller on the score sheet, and Anderson as well too, 14-3 shots and 7-2 on target, so they absolutely went rampant there. Manchester City had a 2-1 victory over Everton, with Jesus scoring a brace in the space of 7 second-half minutes, where Carliston scoring the goal for Everton. 16-7 shots for Manchester City, 7-2 on target as well. Next up, we have Norwich and Crystal Palace as they share the points in a 1-1 draw, with Cantwell in the 4th minute for Norwich and Wickham in the 85th minute for Crystal Palace. 15-12 shots for Norwich, 4-3 on target, but they desperately needed to hold on for that win there, as they just can't buy a win at this stage. Arsenal had a 2-0 victory over Manchester United in the match of the week, with Pepe in the 8th minute and Papistonopoulos in the 42nd minute, giving them the win. And the first win for Mikel Arteta in charge to join David Moyes in these celebrations. So 10 shots each and 4 on target each there. Another crucial victory for Arsenal to get them in the top half of the table now. And finally, Liverpool against Sheffield United, 2-0 for Liverpool. Salah in the 4th minute, Mana in the 64th minute. 19-3 shots, 7-2 on target for Liverpool. The team that just keeps on winning. When will they lose? When will they even draw a match again? We have to wait and see on that one. So how I got on with last week's predictions, not too good. I only managed to get 4 correct, and they included Leicester's victory against Newcastle, Manchester City's victory over Everton, had West Ham to defeat Bournemouth, and also Liverpool to beat Sheffield United. The games I got wrong, obviously I bet Chelsea to win, slipped up and only got a draw. I went for Burnley to win over Aston Villa, but Astonvilla got the win. Went for Tottenham to defeat Southampton, but they slipped up as well too. Went for a draw between Watford and Wolves, but Watford's big improvements under Nigel Pearson in their last few matches. Had Crystal Palace to defeat Norwich, but managed to just salvage a draw at the end of the game. And I went for a draw between Arsenal and Manchester United there, but Arsenal, with the victory they desperately needed. So now on to week 22 matches, head-to-head records, and then go over the odds and my predictions for each of those games there. So first up, got Sheffield United against West Ham. 37 wins for Sheffield United, 30 wins for West Ham, and 21 draws. West Ham unbeaten in 6 of the last 7 games, with 4 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this match, $1.80 for Sheffield, $3.40 for the draw, $4.20 for West Ham. On the table at the moment, Sheffield United are currently in 8th place, 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in their last 5 matches. So split. And West Ham done in 16th, 2 wins, 3 defeats in their last 5 games there. But they did start off with a 4-0 victory under their new manager, David Moyes, in their last game there. I'm going to go for Sheffield United. They have had an amazing season. They were at home there. But I'm going to go for a narrow 1-0 victory for Sheffield United to kick off this week's matches. So next up, got Crystal Palace against Arsenal. 28 wins for Arsenal, 5 wins for Crystal Palace, and 13 draws. Last 5 has seen 2 wins each and a draw. The last 3 games, Crystal Palace unbeaten though, with a couple of 2-2 draws and a 3-2 victory. So how will Arsenal's defence hold up in this game? $4 for Crystal Palace, $3.60 for the draw, $1.80 for Arsenal. Arsenal have done a little bit better in their defence. 2-0 win over Manchester United, their last Premier League match, as well as a 1-0 victory over Leeds in the FA Cup match as well too. So things might change for Arsenal. On the table, Crystal Palace 9th spots with 3 draws and a win in the last 5 games. Arsenal in 10th, a win and a couple of draws to go along with a couple of defeats in 10th spots. Just the 1 points separating the two sides. But it's Crystal Palace that's ahead of Arsenal 21 matches into the season. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this match here. I'm still not convinced that Arsenal has turned a corner, but I reckon they'll at least get something out of this game. So next up, got Everton against Brighton. 7 wins for Everton, 4 wins for Brighton, and 5 draws. Brighton won the last 2. 3 wins for Everton and 2 draws prior to their last games. And odds for this game, Everton $1.80, $3.50 for the draw, $4 for Brighton. On the table, Everton in 11th spots, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Well, Brighton are in 14th. They win, a couple of draws, and a couple of defeats. And 1 point behind Everton on the table there. So it's all really tight. But Everton has really improved under Marco Silva. Oh, not Marco Silva. It was, who's the new manager? Ancelotti. Everton's really improved under Ancelotti there. So I reckon they're going to win this game at 3-1. So next up, got Leicester against Southampton. 33 wins for Southampton, 29 wins for Leicester, and 28 draws. Leicester unbeaten 5 of the last 6, with 4 wins and a draw. Of course, the last game was a 9-0 victory for Leicester, a record equaling victory to join Manchester United's 9-0 victory over Ipswich back in 1995. However, at Leicester's home grounds, Southampton managed to win their game at 2-1 last season. Odds for this game, big favourites are Leicester City at $1.45, $4 for the draw, $6 for Southampton. On the table, Leicester find themselves in 2nd spots with a couple wins, a draw, and a couple of defeats in their last 5 games. While Southampton were in 12th spots, 3 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches there. So I think this one will be a lot closer, obviously, than that 9-0 thumping from last time around. And Leicester also got a League Cup match coming up tomorrow against Astonvilla, so it could be a bit of tiredness heading into this match. But I still think they have enough to get the job done, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Leicester in this game. Next up, got Manchester United against Norwich. 38 wins for Manchester United, 17 wins for Norwich, and 15 draws. Manchester United winning 6 games of the last 7 there. Odds for this game, $1.25 for Manchester United, $5 for the draw, $9 for Norwich. On the table at the moment, Manchester United find themselves in the 5th spots, 2 defeats, 2 wins, and a draw in their last 5 games. While Norwich, bottom of the table, no wins in their last 5, 3 draws, and a couple of losses. So I think this will be a straightforward win for Manchester United here, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for them. Next up, got my team Chelsea against Burnley. 37 wins for Chelsea, 38 wins for Burnley, and 24 draws. Chelsea unbeaten in the last 4 games with 3 wins and a draw, or unbeaten in 10 of the last 11 with 7 wins and 3 draws. Odds for this game, $1.25 for Chelsea, $5 for the draw, $10 for Burnley. And on the table, Chelsea got a 5 points lead over Manchester United in the 5th spots, currently in 4th with 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in their last 5 games. So a little bit ropey, but better than what Brighton are doing at the moment there. Couple of losses, couple of draws and a win. Same form, but down in 14th with just the 24 points. So there's 12 points separating us. And I said Brighton instead of Burnley. Burnley, 3 losses and 2 draws for 3 losses and 2 wins for Burnley in 15th there. But same number of points. Got Brighton and Burnley mixed up there. So it's Burnley we're playing, not Brighton. I still think we'll win this game quite comfortably. I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory there for Chelsea. Next up, got Wolves against Newcastle. 41 wins for Wolves, 32 wins for Newcastle, and 25 draws. Wolves with 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 4 games. Odds for this game, $1.40 for Wolves, $4.20 for the draw, $7.50 for Newcastle. On the table, Wolves are in 7th with 2 wins and 3 defeats in their last 5 games, while Newcastle down in 13th, just the 1 win in the last 5 matches, the other 4 being all losses. But Wolves have drawn quite a few matches there this season, 9 out of their 21 games in total. So I think they might end up getting another draw out of this match here. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up, got the big one between Tottenham and Liverpool. Got 84 wins for Liverpool, 48 wins for Tottenham, and 42 draws. Liverpool winning the past 4 games and only 1 loss in the past 16 with 11 wins and 4 draws. Credible record with 2 top sides. Odds for this game, $4.50 for Tottenham, $4 for the draw, $1.62 for Liverpool. On the table, got Tottenham in 6th spots with 2 wins and a draw in the last 5 games, couple of defeats in there. While Liverpool lead the way, winning the past 5 and absolutely cruising away. 19 wins and 1 draw and undefeated there this season. And is that question being asked, will they go undefeated there this season? Well, you have to say no, but they really well could. But for this game, I'm going to go for Liverpool to win. Good record, winning all the time. And I'm going to go for a 3-2 victory there for Liverpool. Next up, got Bournemouth against Watford. 40 wins for Watford, 38 wins for Bournemouth, and 38 draws. It's quite a drawy fixture, this one. 9 draws in the past 12 games. 2 wins for Bournemouth and 1 win for Watford, the other few matches. Odds for this game, $2.50 for Bournemouth, $3.25 for the draw, $2.70 for Watford. On the table, the bottom, Bournemouth, they're in 18th with 3 losses and a draw in the last 5 games there. Well, Watford are in 19th, 3 wins and a draw in the last 5, so Watford a lot better form. And under their new manager, Nigel Pearson, against struggling Eddie Howe and his injury crisis at Bournemouth there, sees them on the relegation zone at this stage. But I'm going to go for the history on this game here, and I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. And last up, got Aston Villa against Manchester City. Got 72 wins for Manchester City, 57 wins for Aston Villa, and 41 draws. Manchester City unbeaten in the last 7 games with 6 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, Aston Villa at $13, $7.50 for the draw, $1.14 for Manchester City. On the table, Manchester City are currently in 3rd spot there with 4 wins and 1 loss in their last 5 games, while Aston Villa 2 wins and 3 defeats in their last 5 games, just 1 point above the relegation zone. And Aston Villa got a big match tomorrow for the semi-final of the League Cup against Leicester City, first league in. So how will they get on with that one? But for this game here, I'm going to go for Manchester City to comfortably get the victory. And I'm going to go for a 3-1 scoreline. And that concludes this week's matches in the Premier League there. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And feel free to leave your thoughts and comments about this match predictions there, or anything else you want to discuss, or what happened last week, future matches, who do you think's going to win the title, who do you think's going to get relegated, and all of that great stuff. So make sure you do that, and I'll see you in the next Premier League predictions show.